Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and peace and blessings unto the elect. Okay, I'm just going to go in through the spirit and, speak on whatever comes to my spirit. And I would like to first start off with this gas price crisis that's going on in Brazil. I seen a couple of videos on it. I seen one brother, he had put together a little video on it, and I had watched that Dabu 7 channel, and he had went into some information on how they going through it over there in Brazil. But you got a lot of Israelites out there in Brazil because of these gas prices are skyrocketing, and it's causing effect on the people. Obviously, trucks are not running. They're going on strike because of the gas prices are too high. Okay, they're not willing to pay that price for the gas to move the goods. And then you have the transit system that's down. So pretty much it's a state of emergency out there. And you brothers can look into that. And all trucks have stopped running. To my knowledge, like I say, you brothers can check into it further and see what's going on with it. But that's coming over here to America, man. So when that type of stuff happens, the people start to panic. And I remember out here in Houston, a couple of times we had Hurricane Ike. I believe that was in 2008. And all of us seen the spike of gas prices go up in 2000, like towards the end of 2008. Depending on if you was on the East Coast or the West Coast or down south, the prices was different. But down south, you was paying about $4 a gallon, almost $4 a gallon, and that's pretty high, And in California or on the West Coast, I believe they pay like $2 more, so it might have been closer to $6 a gallon. I'm not sure on that, but I know down here the gas prices was pretty high, and we had the Hurricane Ike came through towards the end of 2008, or like the end of the summer 2008, and I remember, long lines of cars trying to get gas, and it wasn't because of the cost of it. It was because it was the hurricane had knocked out the power, so to speak, and people had to go get gas up, and so they can last them for a few days till they turn the power back on, just in case they need to travel, check on family or whatever they needed to do. But I remember due to that, the gas, and I actually had to sit in a gas line. I've sat in the gas line for probably closer to 2 hours, if not over 2 hours, and the people were in a state of panic. They was yelling out to the government for help, to FEMA. Everybody was stressed out, had a stressed out looks on their face. A lot of crime was going on, and that was that was just a small glimpse of what's coming down the pike. Now, more recently, we had the hurricane. God damn it, what's the name of that? The hurricane we just had, Harvey. Hurricane Harvey out here in Houston, and you had the same thing. The gas prices. The gas stations didn't have out of control lines, to my knowledge. Not as bad. They did, but it wasn't as bad like the Hurricane Ike. But the grocery stores. It was out of control, man. There was nothing. There was limited things on the shelves, and that only lasted for so long. And if you wanted to get some groceries out of the store, they had a line, and they only let so many people inside the grocery store at a time. You know, they wouldn't let you couldn't just come in there. They was letting like 2 or 3 people in, or families in at a time. You know, and when I seen that, you know, that information about there's a gas crisis going on out there in Brazil, you know, it made me feel good, because Esau got heavy. His witchcraft is so strong in this place on the minds of the people that, you know, the people are trying to turn a blind eye, or turning a blind eye to an extent, to all the hell that they catching. People are living paycheck to paycheck. Everybody's strung out on drugs, whether it's a street drug, whether it's a so-called pharmaceutical drugs, or whether you just eating this food, man. You got people, because America is the #1 obese country in the world, and you got people where all the people here in America, man, they're used to eating all day, snacking all day on what? Drugs. Because the food is literally drugs, man. Because it's a chemical concoction, genetically modified organisms, you know. So when you go to eat this food, if you're not, you know, eating a plant-based diet, and still with that, you know, it's defiled, but it's better than eating processed food, fast food, you know, things like that. So if you out here and you eating this food, you're on drugs. You know, that's why they put the stamp on there, say the food is approved by the Food and Drug Administration. It really should just be the Drug Administration, because it's not food that they administering to the people, it's drugs. You know? So everybody is strung out on something, some type of drug, some form of drug here in Babylon the Great, man. And the people are stressed out, but like I said, it don't take much for Jake to forget that he in hell, you know, because of Esau's witchcraft, the so-called white man casting out the energy of witchcraft on the people. They're acting like, you know, times are not hard out here, but it's gonna come a point in time where you ain't gonna, even with all this vibration of witchcraft, the spells that Esau got these people under through social media, through the programming of the television, the music, the food, and many other things, you know, the school system, the public school system, the college food system, everything. You work in your jobs, you really think that you got a career. They didn't tell you that working a job is a career. You can make a career out of a particular job. No, that's slavery. When you go and work these jobs, no matter what level you working on, you're going to basically a modern day plantation. That's what's going on. And there's gonna come a point in time that even with his strong, heavy, demonic energy that's going out, that got you people, you know, the bulk of the people here in America, food, you're not gonna be able to turn a blind eye to all the plagues that the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, is gonna send on this place. You know, you're not gonna be able to turn a blind eye to it. I can't wait till I see the food prices go up, and they already high. The food prices are is pretty goddamn high right now. You go in that grocery store and you spend say $100, you gonna spend a nice little penny. I mean, you're not gonna come out with much. Salaki, you're not gonna come out with much. You might come out with 2 or 3 bags, depending on what you got. You know, you might come out with 2 or 3 bags of groceries for per $100. So the food prices are high, and the gas prices are slowly creeping up. And I can't wait to I see gas lines here in America, man, because that's gonna be the true beginning of sorrows here in this God-forsaken country, a corporation called America, man. People are gonna be very stressed out. Crime rate is gonna be through the roof. And eventually they're going to implement this martial law according to the scriptures, man. Jeremiah 30:7, a time of Jacob's trouble is coming here to the streets of America. Okay? If you read 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and 16, it goes into that. It goes into the plagues that's going to hit here in these streets of America. And it's gonna start with interest rates going up. When interest rates go up, the price of food in the grocery store is gonna go up. Taxes with interest rates and taxes are gonna go up, and that's gonna cause the price of food to go up. The price of gas is gonna go up, and the people out here in America are gonna bug the hell out. And it's gonna be all out chaos here in the streets of America. And that's the time that we waiting to see. And the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, as we all know over here at Great Millstone, and many people know that out here in America, that's on its way, man. That's coming. But first you need the chaos to happen, and part of that order is going to be the chip, to bring in that RFID microchip. That's going to be the primary solution to Esau is going to present to the people. And they say it's pretty bad out there in Brazil with the gas prices being real high. Pretty bad to where the public transportation is not running. Trucks are not delivering to the stores, and there's gas lines miles long. And like I said, that's coming, according to the scriptures, that's coming over here to America, man. That's the judgment for this place. People are, and it's damn near unbelievable that people are in a state of comfort. I look around, I stay around nothing but Jake, and they're full of drugs, the smoking of dope, smoking of weed. Of course, their diet is terrible, and for the most part, for what I'm seeing, the energy that I'm getting, the people are, even though they're catching some hell and they stressed out, they living paycheck to paycheck, or a lot of people living with, move back in with family, or, these young Jakes, they at home with mama. You young so-called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you at home with mama, because you can't, it's so messed up out here that it's, you really can't go out and get a job that can give you that can support you having an apartment, a car, and then you don't have the drive and the discipline to get out there and hustle and make you some money. There's different ways you can get out here and make money. You can even use the system to make money. You can use this system and use Esau for the little bit left in this place that you can get them for, you can use that to make you some money, but they don't have the drive and the discipline to do so. You know, the young people out here in America, their drive is to stay on Facebook, to stay on following people on Instagram. You know, to wake up and go buy a bag of weed, and then go eat some hot Cheetos and honey buns, and then go take their sorry ass back home at the end of the night, either at somebody else's house or they going back home to mama house, full of weed and hot Cheetos. You know? And when that time come, man, the people here in America gonna bug the fuck out. And that's according to the scriptures. Because we read Daniel 12, the first verse, and it tells us that it's gonna be a time here on earth, especially here in America, man. Because America had an experience with some of these other third world countries have experienced. They haven't experienced famines, extreme famines, you know. They hadn't experienced extreme martial law. Now, they have experienced in some cities, they have declared martial law. We're talking about an intensified martial law for a long period of time. So they declare martial law, they've declared martial law, and then they lifted the martial law after so long, you know. But the next time around, it's going to be intensified. The Most High is going to intensify this martial law here in the streets, you know, of America. And like I was saying earlier, it's damn near unbelievable. It is believable because we understand this truth. But being in the flesh, you know, you look around at the people and you be like, you being amazed, you know, that these people are so fucking blind and are walking around like they not catching hell, man. And in a state of comfort and belief. Even though although Trump is kicking up all kind of dust, kicking up the spirit of war, which that's really the Most High. He's behind that. The Most High is the one that's putting it in the mind of the Trump and the other nations to push out this spirit of war, man. And Trump, and it's really not Donald Trump, but I'm gonna just say Donald Trump is cracking down and collect on all departments and agencies on federal and state levels, man, and city level. They trying to drain the people of their money, man. So if you owe this place, they coming to get their money. They coming to get the money. If you owe some money to this place, they coming to get it. You know, and the people all around the country, even Esau and these other nations, they feeling the heat, man. But they still going on about their daily routine in a state of comfort. Being stressed out and being a little bit worried and concerned is not enough, man. The Most High is gonna make it to where you're gonna be looking to kill somebody, or you're gonna be looking to steal a average person that lives a regular, so-called regular life, go to work, come home, take care of the family, is gonna be looking to go and run up in somebody's house or run up in a store and steal to provide for his family. And it's gonna get to the point where they gonna be looking to kill. You know? When these plagues hit America, the people they're not gonna be in the same frame of mind that they in right now. They gonna get into they're gonna basically go into a trance. It's another word I'm looking for. But they not gonna be in a right frame of mind. Like Gerald Salente say, how does he put it? When people, I think he say something to the effect, I'm not saying it word for word how he said, but when they lose it all, they gonna lose it. Basically, when they lose everything, when everything go to shit here in America, they gonna lose their mind. So they not gonna be in their right frame of mind. They gonna actually lose their damn mind. When you lose your mind, you capable of doing anything. And it's even gonna get to the point where there's gonna be a famine. There's gonna be a famine in the streets. You know, a lack of bread. That's in the scriptures. That's part of the plagues. It tell you that in Matthew 21 and Luke 24, or it's either the other way around. Luke 21, Matthew 24. I get the two mixed up. You know, Yahweh told the disciples, when these plagues come on the earth, then you can expect me to return. Roughly paraphrasing. Wars, rumors of wars, famines and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay? So famines is gonna hit the streets, and people are gonna resort to cannibalism. It's gonna get to a point, the Most High is gonna make it happen, however he bring it about, to where people are gonna go and eat other people, man. Whether it's somebody that's alive, they gotta put somebody to death for the food, or they about to die, or somebody that's dead already. Cannibalism is gonna take place here in the streets of America and around the world. So man, that's pretty much it. I can keep, speaking on, but want to push out the spirit of prophecy coming to pass, and hard times coming to America, man. Thus said the Most High in the scriptures. And like I said, you brothers check out the deal going on with Brazil and the gas prices skyrocketing over there, and it called a chain of events to take place over there, and that's coming here to America. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect. And Shalom.